What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jet here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 25. We are back on Hutan Pantai. Let's get to it. What's up, Tony?
What's going on, buddy?
Oh, just getting ready to, build my ark and gather the animals.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. What's up with you?
Living the dream.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
The dream or the nightmare?
I don't know. I'll tell you when I wake up.
Did you take water in your basement last night?
No, I think the sump pumps did sump pump things.
Ours is a window issue, not a
Oh,
like
did
a
you take
ground.
water?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tony, you've been busy, haven't you?
Yeah, I did a little bit.
Okay, you even moved the lime wagon. Look, it's you. All right, you got the. I kind of forgot we had that 9R back there. I guess we need to get going here, and then we need some tiny trucks, eh?
Something like that.
All right.
I guess I should probably not run in the back of you.
You think you got an achievement the first time the warden killed you last night? Okay. All right. Unfold.
I love the snoot animation.
Dude, the snoots are great, aren't they? Mickey, I did see your comment for the record, but watch your language. I saw. I don't know why you waited so long though to mow. I don't know. Can't answer that. I know around us right now, Zach, if you want to mow, you got to use a snorkel.
Yeah.
You going 2 or 3 times around?
Two's probably enough, don't you think?
Yeah, I like 2 of these. 10 to the 4, hit it for you. Oh, hey, I'm just like in the way. Hi, how's it going? We're doing, Mickey. We're doing. We're a little soaked after yesterday, but it's raining again, so never fear. More rain is here, or something that maybe rhymes a little bit. But it is raining again, so we're in a good mood today. Do you sense the sarcasm, Zach? Or?
Just slightly.
Okay. That's good. Jeff, it's going. What's up with you? I did, though. Good news. Good news, Tony.
Yeah.
After stream last night, I had me some dinner.
Okay.
And then I fell asleep watching Coldy Cornstar.
Okay.
Okay. Woke up at the end of his hour-long video, so it was a good nap.
Had to make sure that whole sleep thing was going to work out. I tested out.
Yeah, just thought I'd give it a go. And I prepared for reinstalling Windows tonight. So I backed up everything. I'm pretty sure that needs to be backed up. I have my installation of Windows on a thumb drive ready to go. So as soon as I'm done the stream tonight, I'm reinstalling Windows, dog.
Nice.
I know that's super thrilling and important to you.
Sorry, my phone was ringing and there was the same St. Louis number that called last night and no one said anything.
Oh, really?
Or no, it was a different phone number. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But no one answered. No one said anything.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I'm going this way.
That's okay. Sean, I did actually take a screenshot of my audio stuff, but I also I copied the save profile. Okay, so I copied the profile, so all I have to do is get the program after I reinstall, and then I can just paste in the save. So it should have all my settings and everything already saved. I should just have to copy paste or paste basically. Yeah. So that should be good. And I did that with some, or no, I guess I didn't. I don't really have a lot besides like games on the gaming PC. Like, sure, I could edit video on the gaming PC, but I never do. So I'm not even going to worry about setting up the editor on the gaming PC once I get it going again. Like, I'm going to kind of trim down what I actually use the gaming PC for, which should be gaming. Shocker. Like, I've got other PCs to edit on. I don't need to edit on the gaming PC. And I hardly ever do. So, yeah. Once in a blue moon I will, but for the most part I use the server PC these days. But anyway, so yeah, that's happening tonight. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I was thinking about switching drives too, but I want to narrow like one thing down at a time. So we're just going to reinstall in the same drive, and then if that doesn't work, then I will install Windows on a different drive. So that's my plan. But anywho's, so Tony, you got like a canoe to like get out to your mailbox, or?
I haven't been out today, but here's raining again, so.
You got the hip waders out?
I have to get.
Might need the chest waders. And then
yeah,
after the chest waders, what is it? A scuba suit? Like,
I left my muck boots in the truck, so
oh,
I have to put the waders on to go. Well, the muck boots probably.
Yeah.
They're not big enough, probably.
I'm just glad there's not an auction we're trying to go to today. You know.
Yeah.
Because this is about as wet as it was that time Dad and I went to an auction a million years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we went to an auction out west, and there was like no parking on this farm, so we ended up like kind of half parked on a gravel road and half like in grass and like kind of a ditch.
Oh boy.
But everybody did, right?
Uh-huh.
And we had Old Blue at the time. That's the truck we were driving that day.
Oh.
And I mean, this is like 15 years ago. And so or something, it's a long time ago. And so we get back to the truck after the auction, and it rained like the entire time of the auction. And we literally bought two things, and one wasn't even for us. And we get back to the truck, and whoever was parked in front of the truck must have done like the old one-wheel wonder.
Oh yeah.
In the mud, and there was like inches of mud on the windshield of the truck. And so I guess we like scraped it off with like our hands or gloves or something. I don't know. I don't remember. And then we had to go like, we were up like out west in this little tiny town, and we had to find a car wash. We had to wash the truck, and it was still raining, but we're in there washing mud off the truck so we could see to drive home, you know? But yeah. So thanks to Buddy for doing the old one-wheel wonder and just sending it all over the windshield. So, you know, really appreciated that. But yeah, people at auctions, I swear. Adam, what's going on, by the way? Welcome.
L3FT43 at Cheerdex 100. I yelled cow at a woman on a bike. She flipped me off and then ran straight into the cow. I tried.
Oh, man. Wow. Oh, Laugh, thanks for the bits. Appreciate them. She ran straight into the cow. That's really unfortunate for the cow, you know? Just saying. Cow. It's like Twister all over again. You ever see that movie, Zach?
I have not.
Oh my god.
Like the new one they just came out with?
No, the OG one. The new one's whatever. The OG one is superior. In like every way. Except for the visuals. The visuals of the new one are better, but there ain't nothing like the old one. Because like when they're out chasing the nader and they yell cow, and then a second later they're like, another cow. I think it's the same one. You know, like there's nothing better.
Nothing better, he says,
There's
huh?
nothing better than seeing flying cows, you know? I guess we ought to get some kind of tipper or something going. Or it looks like there might be. I really need to put some time in the server off stream too. And I know there's a lot of auto drive I need to fix. Really need to work on that. Oh boy, we probably only need a couple. I don't know what's about to drive out of Stony, but it's something. Oh boy. Alright, so if we do this just right, can I unload into your next at while you're sitting here?
Wow.
I just didn't know if the cover is actually a cover. Okay. You know, farm sim logic. You gotta try, right?
I suppose I probably ought to get out of the way here.
Yeah, they pull up, keep going. They're in front of you where they're gonna pull up. Something like that. Alright, left, I like the joke though. That was good. That was good. The tiny trucks come marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. Marching 2 by 2, hurrah. You gonna pull over, Tony? Or...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Get off Facebook, dog. I assume that's what you're on Facebook, right?
No, I was not.
What?
I was tapped out, though.
I mean, come on, you have to live up to the name Tab Out Tony, right?
Oh, you bet.
Okay. Notice I'm leaving you.
I'll say you even left me a wagon. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to, like, take them all. That'd be rude, right? Team player here, Tony. Team player. Sometimes. Oh, man. So I think we need to build a 3-foot high concrete wall between us and the neighbors. Thoughts?
So is he just draining all his water onto you?
Okay, so back, like, I've lived in this house my entire life, right? Outside of, like, a week I spent away one time in Indianapolis, or a couple weeks in Chicago, or not Chicago, a couple weeks in Maryland at a time. Anyway, basically, I've lived here my entire life.
Okay.
Before Buddy did what he did next door, we maybe had water come across the yard and in the basement, like, 4 times in, what, 25 years? Okay? Like, you know, it took one of those just heavy rains that we do get sometimes, right? And since Buddy has done everything that he did next door, it's like, it happens a lot. I mean, not a lot, but it still takes a good rain. But it's definitely happened more in the last 10 years that he's been over there, which he hasn't been there 10 years, but however long he's been there since he did his thing, it's happened way more often, right? And the problem is he added, 14 feet of roof. And then, like my house, or say your house probably, there's downspouts on both sides, right? Well, he added, like, it's the main roof, and then the garage sticks out, and there's like a gable end, right, in the back. So it's basically more roof line, and all that roof line drains this way. So there is a downspout, I guess, on the other corner, but it only drains like half of that gable roof over the garage. And so all that drains over here. And then the other thing is, besides where the swimming pool is in the backyard, almost the whole rest of the backyard is concrete now.
Really?
So all of that concrete, all that does is create runoff, because obviously concrete is not absorbing water. And of course, when we get a rain like we had yesterday, grass doesn't matter. Everything's running, right? Like, it poured yesterday. And so between the roof line and the concrete, we just get so much more water in my backyard now. So Pops and I have always, it's one of those things where like we talk about, oh, we need to do this and this and this. And then to be honest, it stops raining. So then we just never do the things to help. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to happen. Though. I'm tired of dealing with it. So there's that. That's just the way it is. So something's got to happen.
What are you gonna do?
Well, the real solution is like probably trench in a bunch of drains and like landscape over there, you know, to make like a ditch
Mm-hmm.
or something. But probably the easier, the faster solution to get done, because I mean today's our last day of rain for now, but there is more rain like later on, right? There'll always be more rain. Is to probably take like, this sounds redneck, but like 2x6s and stand them on edge out in the yard, so that basically you have a 5.5-inch wall, and then you know the water would have to go like towards the street, because if we can just get the water to flow towards the street, who cares? It's fine. It's, you know, down the street, down to the storm drain, out to the creek, no problem, right? But yeah, because then even if we build like something to push the water, say, farther out in the backyard, well, all that does is push the water into Casey's basement then. So I don't really want to do that, because that's kind of rude. So we got to do something to get the water to the street. That's the ultimate thing. Naturally in the backyard, and this is half the problem too, I guess over the years of like, you know, you walk out my back door and like, you know, if we're going to take the trash cans down, you walk out and you kind of walk to the left and you go around. Well, there's kind of a natural kind of worn spot, like in the, like it's just lower in the grass, right? The dirt's just a little bit lower. So that catches some of that water from his house and brings it right to basically the back door of the garage. Because like I've had it before where the you know, we don't have, I call it a patio, but it's just like a little bit of concrete out back. There'll be 2 inches of water running across that. And there's windows on the back of the house, like right downstream, you know? So like, obviously that's a problem. So I think we just need to build like kind of a wall between us and him, you know, and it's going to be annoying because we'll have to mow around it and stuff, but it's got to happen. So hopefully, yeah, we figure something out like this week coming up. Yeah. And then what's funny is Buddy on the other end of his house, all his downspouts go underground and drain down to the street. He didn't do that on here, on this end. They all just point literally at at the property line. So like super nice of Buddy to do that, you know? But hey, that's just Buddy for you. So yeah. And that's another thing that could help, is if we took all of our downspouts and put them underground. It would help too, but the likelihood of that happening, you know how it is, Zach, right? Slim to none.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So it's really, we should have, like when Buddy had his yard torn up, that's when we should have done ours and then been like, hey, let's connect all the downspouts. You know, because between his house and our house, there's 4 downspouts right here, like in the, you know, in between, right? We could have connected all those and ran a pipe down to the street. That would have been nice, but I don't know, Buddy. I don't think Buddy would really go for that, to be honest. So he pretty much only cares about like what's going on at his place. I don't want to push any more water downstream and, you know, flat out Casey's basement either, or the next guy, because you know this the street runs downhill, so the problem just kind of intensifies as you go down. So if we can push the water to the street, that's what ultimately needs to happen. So maybe I need to bring the tractor to town with the blade and reshape my side yard.
There you go. I think that's the answer you need right there.
Especially during like the wet time of year, so that it just erodes and puts mud everywhere. Yeah, let's do that. Right? Seems like a good idea. Or something. See, I've thought, like, okay, if we put, like, a shed in our backyard, right? Then we could, like, pour a sidewalk to said shed. But
Okay.
the sidewalk would actually be a wall to divert water. It would just be disguised as a sidewalk. But that's never, yeah, it hasn't happened either, so. But yeah. So I'm actually thinking we've got at the farm, you know, that, back in the combine shed, we have some of that choice deck stuff. It's basically like plastic 2x6s. It's for like decking. I think that's what isn't that what your deck's made of, out of on your house?
Yeah, composite. I think it's what ours
Yeah.
is made of.
It's
Same
plastic,
thing.
right? We've got some of that. So if we put that out there, it should last forever, right?
Probably.
I mean, that's the theory. So we might be doing at least, yeah, looking at stuff soon. As soon as it dries up a little bit. Although right now a stake in the ground, a stake would drive great right now, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Since you're driving, you could drive a wood stake into, you know, mud. Oh goodness. But yeah, so gotta figure that out. The problem is the resistance from pops. You know, it's not my house, so I can only say so much, right?
Nope.
But the problem is he hasn't gone out there when it's raining really hard to see what the water's doing. I know what the water's doing. I've been out there. So, mostly because I mean, playing in that, like, right after a thunderstorm, going outside and there's, like, water everywhere, it's kind of fun. Same. Been there, done that. Or, you know, bail it out a basement window so it doesn't flood in the house. I've done that before, too. I did that once during a thunderstorm. I thought for sure I was going to get struck by lightning. But I kept the basement dry. I kept the water from coming in the window, so that was good.
It is good.
But I don't know, that one was weird. I, like, lost, I don't know, it was like an adrenaline hit. I don't know. I ended up sitting on my couch just, like, panting for an hour after that. It was weird.
That's no good.
Maybe I did get struck by lightning. I don't know. It was the whole thing. But anyway, the moral of the story is it just needs to stop raining.
Yeah, that would probably be a.
And I really shouldn't even complain about it because, like, down south of us, they're getting way more than we are.
Yeah.
So there was a bunch of flash flood emergencies last night. I mean, we did have a flash flood warning for a while, but not an emergency. It's like a higher level of warning. So, shouldn't complain about it, but man, it is a little moist outside right now. I thought it was funny last night. Pops and I were talking about it, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm not going to the farm tomorrow." It's like, good idea, because you'd probably, like, you know, leave 6-inch deep ruts from end to end on the lane. I mean, the lane's already trashed, but it would be bad. Oh, Tony, you about full?
I'm at 62.
99.
I should be able to finish this.
That's crazy. We just didn't. Okay. These next sets hold so much. I do like the capacity. All right. So we have nothing that needs plowed, so that's good. Need to check the temple. Definitely need to check the temple again. That's okay. Have not had another log trailer go rogue either, by the way.
That's good. You know, it happens. You know, it could be a problem.
I still don't know what happened with that.
I don't either.
That was wild. And hilarious, to be honest. That was very funny. Okay, it needs beams, and there are no beams here. Okay. There's 31,000. Okay. 31,000 beams there. So 31 pallets of beams up there. All right. Cool. Get our wood chips moved, and then we'll spawn the beams and make some money. Because I do like to spend money on here. Yeah. Probably more than I should, but that's okay. It happens. Oh, that you sent me a plow the other day on Marketplace.
Yeah, you like that?
That was a nice looking plow. All painted up, shiny like. So it always concerns me when something's painted up like that. It's like, did they like sandblast it? Like, what kind of prep did they do, you know? But it was basically our number one, just on rubber tires instead of steel. I liked it though. Definitely thought that was cool. I've been watching some tractors on Marketplace. It's like, I don't know if people want too much money or like the tractor's actually junk, because like these same tractors have been on Marketplace for like ever now. So it kind of makes you wonder, right?
You just don't know.
I don't know. That's the problem. I mean, I think they're a little too much money, but also I, you know, based on like auctions, I think I just don't want to spend money on old iron, even though I do. So, yeah.
I think you just need to buy one and then just see.
Just full send it, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Still don't have a trailer we can haul a tractor on, for the record.
I could probably get one.
I mean, I could borrow one. I know where one is. In fact, we had it the other day. We hauled a power pole to the farm the other day.
How'd that go?
Yeah. It was great. For some reason, Pops had it in his mind that, like, we didn't need to worry too much about tying it down, which I thought was odd.
Yeah.
And so we did tie it down. Don't get me wrong, we did. But he just had like one chain and a binder. But like I put that it was one of the ratchet style binders. I cranked that thing down like a ton, right? We get to the farm and I didn't even need to loosen it to unhook it.
That's good.
So like, you know, super safe, right? And so we're like, okay, it was Wednesday when the storms were about to get here. And so I'm like, dang, man, how are we gonna, like, we gotta like unhook this thing. Oh, this tractor will not pull that. Okay. I was like, we got to get this thing off this trailer like fast. And Dad's like, well, we'll get the tractor out. And I was like, no, I'm not taking that time. Like, that's going to take forever. You know, I got to open the door and okay, we could use the tractor, but we don't have a loader on it. We haven't put the loader back on the tractor yet. And so we ended up just taking the chain and we backed up to the power pole out in front of the farm.
It just drove away.
And we wrapped it around the power pole, and we wrapped it around the one on the trailer, and it just drove out from under it.
So is that where it lays still?
I am staticky at times. Okay, so I think what's going on is the gaming computer's dying. And I hope it's just Windows. It seems worse. Like my game audio, I feel like is cutting out today. Do I sound fine to you, Tony?
Yeah.
Or have I been cutting out a little bit?
No, you sound good.
There is also an OBS update that I have been not doing because I don't want to do it right before stream. Just for the record. But yeah. Just... What? That's weird. Kimmy, if you can get a clip of it. And send me a clip. Does that make sense? See if you can get a clip of the static and send it to me so I can hear it back. Yeah. But yeah, we just drove right out from under that pole, so it's just laying out. It's just laying out by the bean field. Oh yeah. Yeah, the boot heel has been getting messed up lately. We've got a lot of rain, but nothing terrible compared to y'all down there in the boot heel. Yeah, you guys have been under like tornado threat like crazy down there. It's been wild. Hopefully y'all are doing all right. Oh yeah, kind of crazy. Okay. I think it is the gaming computer because I just heard what I would describe as static, but it's from Farm Sim. So it makes me wonder. Watch it not do it again. Maybe. Or if you had a timestamp, Kimmy, I could go back and... that's one of those things that's hard to diagnose unless I can hear it. So, yeah. I just heard all... Like that? I was hearing all kinds of something there. Wow. It's this. I'm telling you, the gaming computer is having massive problems right now. Yeah. And it just seems to be getting worse. Which is why I'm reinstalling Windows literally after stream tonight. I was gonna do it last night. But then I was like, you know what? I had one more folder that I wanted to back up. And it was gonna take like 2 hours to copy it to another drive because it's a healthy folder. And so I was like, I'm not staying up that late, but I mean, I probably should have because I was up that late anyway. So, but yeah. So tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. Won't let you save the clip. That's weird. You're subbed, so it should let you. It should let you. That is for subs only, so. That is weird. Is this a newer thing or like, because Jeff knew about it, so like, is this something that's been happening? Like, how long has this been a thing? Just curiosity. All right, those have been moved. Because I feel like it's like Farm Sim audio's being weird, but that's just the gaming PC in general. So yeah. First time you've heard it. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if I push that button. So on the mixer thing that I have over here, if I push a button, then it makes me hear exactly what stream's hearing. But I pretty much already hear that. The only thing it would do is then I wouldn't hear my like scanner. That would be the only thing. Although, wait. Why is that? I don't know, man. I didn't change anything since last night, so I'll just say that much. Harry, what's going on? Lego coin, you wish you could own a farm. I do too. I bet Zach does too.
That I do.
I mean, at least you're in the world, you know, you're doing farm things on a somewhat daily basis when it's not raining.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully someday I'll own a farm, but that's not. I hope it's not for a long time.
Yeah. First you've been able to hear Jeff? Okay.
I love not having audio in this game. It's my favorite pastime.
I know. It's really bad on this map right now, too. The getting with the, yeah, I mean, that is one way to do it. I would look at that a little bit different though, because I wouldn't look at it as, hey, old man, and when you die, give me your farm. You know, like you're like Mr. Krabs. Like, I don't think, you know, if you're gonna help an old timer out, you'd maybe do it for just to help an old timer out. You don't do it as in like, well, old timer, you know, go ahead and write me in your will, as he's like, you know, gasping for his last breath. You know, like that's kind of weird. But that did actually kind of, well, not the gasping for the last breath thing, but like helping the old timer, that happened. Not like, I pass that farm all the time when we go down to the farm. That situation actually did happen, and that guy, I mean, it's not a ton of farmland, but he still farms it today. But you know, you got to find and it sounds so shady, but like, you know, you got to find the farmer that doesn't have kids or whatever, you know, or yeah, but it just sounds so weird. It's so shady to me in a way.
It's hard not to make it sound like sleazy.
Yeah. Like, I can't wait for this old guy to croak. You know?
'Cause I mean, I'm in the same boat. I'd love to, but
yeah. It sounds bad, but it's not meant to be. Yeah. It sounds awful. Oh, it sounds so bad. Yeah, there is that, yeah. Oh man. I mean, there's you know, there's ways to get into it, you know, like honestly, I think someday Zach will hopefully have a good job on a farm, but he's got to kind of deal with, you know, maybe not the best job for a few years and get experience, and right.
I'd like to farm someday, but
I mean, that job that you interviewed for a while back, I mean, you were a shoo-in, but they just didn't like you, didn't have any experience, right?
yeah.
So like, you know, maybe in a couple years, maybe a job will come up there again and you'll be a shoo-in for it. You never know. But yeah. Now the static is gone. Well, I'm glad, because I didn't change a darn thing, Kimmy. I didn't change anything. I didn't touch nothing. Maybe it's too much lightning in the atmosphere. How about that? Yeah, who knows? But yeah, the whole like helping out the old time farmer, like, it's just, I'm sure it's great for the people it happens for, but God, it sounds so sleazy.
Because, like, I would love to do that, and there's, like... Where'd our pressure washer go?
I have no idea. But, you know, you got to find, like I said, the farmer in the right situation that doesn't have family, basically, is what you need, right?
I'm not laughing at that. Mickey was pushing the pressure washer across the farmyard.
Well, yeah, it's kind of a weird one.
I'm like working at, I guess now, like 2 different co-ops in a short time. Like, you see a lot of those people.
Do you?
I can think of one off the top of my head.
Can you give me a phone number? I'll go.
I shouldn't say a lot, but
I mean, I could sit around and drink some Busch Lights with an old guy, you know?
And also, like, it's different because, like, a lot of the geography it's gonna be developed probably in the next 20 years.
Yeah. Well, so, I often think about Dad's cousin.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? Dad's cousin is 80-ish years old. Maybe more than that.
Mm-hmm.
And like, what's gonna happen when he unfortunately passes away, right?
Good question.
He's got several kids. None of his kids, I don't think, are interested in farming because none of them help him around the farm now. So if none of them, show up to drive a tractor ever, then what makes you think they're going to want to do it after he's gone, right? So it's like, I would assume that they would sell. And I mean, it's not a ton of land or anything, but I don't know. You could probably put like 60, 80 houses on there, So,
yeah.
And that is unfortunately because it is high ground. It's not floodplain. So that'll probably happen someday. And that's really going to suck to have to see, because that was our first immigrants farm back in the day with my last name. Like, that's where his like son farmed and, down through the generations. And that's where my grandpa was born. So like, that's gonna really suck to see that turn into a bunch of houses someday. Just saying. Yeah.
And then they got that piece down by the other,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that'll get sold, I assume. That won't be houses, but I assume that'll get sold off too. Yep. Depending if your car starts or not. Okay, Kimmy, we'll catch you. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, I assume like your family would be a shoo-in for that piece of ground.
Would hope.
Especially because they have a center pivot that kind of can run on there. So. And who knows? Maybe they already have a thing. Maybe they already have it set up. Who knows? You never know what farmers are up to. Just saying. You never know. Oh, you know the guy that drives around in the service truck to look at stuff every day?
Yeah, that drives around in a service truck.
Yeah, your dad's
like my cousin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Your dad's other cousin told Pops that, yeah, insert person's name drives around at least twice a day and checks every field so he can look at his kingdom. I thought it was funny.
Okay, what?
And he's patrolling. He's just looking at his kingdom like he's the king, Apparently, I don't know, man. That's just what I was told. Yep, he's just driving around looking at his kingdom. It made me laugh. Okay,
it's something.
I don't know if the way it sounds, maybe that guy's not the biggest fan of the other guy,
Your dad's cousin told him that.
Your dad's cousin.
Oh, my dad's cousin.
See, Dad talked to the seed salesman, remember?
Oh.
Apparently he's not the biggest fan, maybe, of the owner of the kingdom. At least that's the way it sounds to me. I don't know, man. I'm not trying to stir a pot, but
I just work here. I don't know.
I'm just getting my whiskey out, I'm not trying to stir the pot, but I will. Definitely stir the pot. I'm the youngest of 7. It's just kind of in my nature to stir the pot,
Yeah.
Yeah. Plugger, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, man. Yeah, I thought that was kind of, because he does. Most likely, he went in the lane yesterday, and he'll go in today, and there'll be like big old marks in the lane from where he drove in. But yeah. Should we get a sugar beet harvester? We already have one. Never mind. Already have one. Oh, man. I think it's funny. Oh, speaking of funny things, Tony.
Okay.
I got to go to Dad's old boss's house the other day.
Okay.
And boy, what a trip.
That good, huh?
Yeah, Farming Sim Life, what's going on? I'd never been there before. I've never been. And it was something. Mickey's still pushing the pressure washer around. Oh goodness. I'll get here. I'll get here. Oh, I see some ponding in the front yard right now. We have pondage. The yard is starting to pond up right now. Vegetable. Oh, another sugar beet harvester. Yeah, let's not do that. What, one more month and then we can just plant whatever? Let's do that. We probably should have planted some wheat or something Tuesday on here, but oh well. That's all right. And then actually we need to look at our sawmill too, because it's probably going to be out of trees again. I had to guess.
That sounds like a great John and Mickey job. I think I'm just going to stay away from that.
Tony, you're really good at hauling logs though.
Yeah, in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
It was funny though. All right.
Thank you, Mickey.
Need more beams. Never enough beams, y'all.
I feel like the audio was not this bad this morning when I was in here by myself.
Is it me?
It's horrible.
Am I the problem?
I'm not saying you're the problem. I'm just saying this audio is like horrendous.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like it would have to make vast improvements just to be bad.
We were talking, I mean, mostly joking the other day about taking a collection of like $5 a person watching stream. And then I would hand deliver it to the Giant Chicago office and ask them to fix their audio, please.
Speaking of audio, you static there.
Did I static?
Yeah, I heard it.
I think it's this computer dying, honestly.
That's not good.
I really hope a Windows reinstall fixes things. But, yeah. Mickey, we have an auto load trailer, dog. I'm staticky on stream. Am I? Can we clip the static?
I'm clipping it now.
Okay, thank you. I would say please clip it and send it to me so I can hear it back. Not that it's gonna probably help me diagnose the problem, but yeah.
Copied.
I mean, something could have gotten messed up from all these storms. It's very possible.
Thanks, Mickey.
We're at it in here.
It's towards the end.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't like that at all. That's bad.
Your computer ain't that old, is it?
No, I think what's happening is that, and this may not be related to static. What's happening, I think, is that my Windows, I've never reinstalled Windows. I've always just cloned my drive. And I think it's starting to catch up with me. Does that make sense?
Kinda.
Yeah. Oh, you know what, though? Sounds like a jiggling USB. I plugged in a SD card reader last night. That's the only thing I've done to this computer. Hold on, chat. Hang on. Zach, I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully that's better. All I
Did you
did
unplug?
was, huh?
I was just saying, did you unplug the SD card reader?
All I did was unplug the SD card reader. Yeah.
There's a little
I
bit of
just heard
static
it
there.
again. I can hear it.
Oh, that's not good.
Why can I hear it? What is happening where I can even hear it? It's almost like we're getting electrical interference on my XLR wire for my microphone. But like, or shouldn't be. Like nothing changed with that since last night. This was not happening last night, right? I just turned off my monitor. I can't see chat right now.
That'll solve the audio problem.
Just turn it off. This was not happening yesterday, right? Did we break the new piece of equipment? No. God, I hope not. It's kind of spendy to break already. Hope not. I think I just heard more static.
I don't think I heard any of that time.
Well, I wasn't talking, so it didn't trigger TeamSpeak.
No.
Probably. Wasn't happening last night. Wait.
There it was.
It's happening right now. Right?
Yeah, I just heard it. Well, yeah,
okay, hold on. Okay, it's not that. Because my... when I'm... So is it Farm Sim? But you shouldn't hear that if it's Farm Sim, right? Zach shouldn't hear it if it's Farm Sim. Why is it when I move my mouth back... Or my mouth? I move my mouse back and forth and it makes it staticky.
I heard it there a little bit.
What in Sam hell? How does that make any sense at all?
That was kind of bad right there.
But
So,
Zach,
like, was it happening in Minecraft?
kill the game sound. Game sound's dead. It's not. It's something with farms, but how can Zach hear it? Zach, talk, right? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Okay, I can hear you. You can hear me.
Correct.
It's still there. Okay, I can't hear it anymore. But chat, you guys can hear. But why can Zach? You can't hear it now, right, Zach?
I just heard a tad bit of it there a second ago.
Something is wrong. Let me chat, let me just hit this button real quick. Let me just restart this machine really fast. See if that helps. Zach, I'll be hang on.
Is it
Oh,
gonna kill the server?
No. Chat, I'm gonna hang on. If I turn this computer off, it's gonna kill the audio program, which is fine. But I'll be back in a minute. You guys will just see me, but I can't talk to you for a minute. Talking while moving the mouse. That makes no sense. Spider grounding out my USB hub? I don't know. All right, Zach, I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Hello? Hey. Hey. Hello. It makes no sense. Yeah. Hopefully, is this hello? Is it happening? I'm moving my mouse. You guys can't see it, but I swear. All right, let me try joining TeamSpeak again. This is very annoying. I love tech problems, by the way.
Channel switched. Sound
Tony?
Hello?
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 You sound good. I haven't heard static yet.
I'm not moving that mouse. How about now? Ah! Is that better?
Sounds good.
The hell? What in Sam hell, chat? All right, we're loading farm sim. Stand by. Maybe it didn't like that I copied the stuff last night. I don't know. Oh boy. This PC's possessed, chat. Think the PC needs a sledgehammer, Sean? That might be a little aggressive, my guy. I mean, I don't really want to buy a video card right now. Tony, you got a video card I can borrow?
I mean, I guess you could take the one out of this one, but then you'd have to buy me a new one. So yeah, you
Oh,
can have this
okay.
one.
All right, that works. We need to haul those beams to the temple, Mickey. Beams to the temple. I shouldn't, Sean, no. Today. That PC, when I restarted, it took forever. For the record. Took forever. The RAM issue? I mean, anything's possible. Come on, PC, let's go. It's the longest sync into farm sim ever, chat. It's not very often I literally restart my gaming PC during a stream, so. Chat, you were here to witness that. It was really awkward because I couldn't talk to y'all. Like y'all could see me, but I couldn't talk. It's very awkward. All right. Hopefully we are back. I mean, there's still not going to be audio in the homestead. Has it happened? Zach's muted. Are we good, chat?
Sounds good to me.
I'm moving. Are we good, chat? Ah! All right, I'm going to go start. What are we doing? Are you planting, Tony, or?
I took a contract just to pass time. I'm cutting grass.
Oh, okay. Well, we can plant anything in our fields that we want. I should go cut some trees. I'm gonna go work on that. The log trailer's up at the thing. It is an auto load trailer, so don't be scared, anybody.
What do you want to plant?
Don't care.
Because if we plant like a grain, we'll have to work ground.
Yeah, we also can't plant. We can plant like oats. All right, rancher. Appreciate it. I have just been having tech problems lately, and this one I don't know about, but like in general, I'm really banking on the reinstalled Windows to help fix a few of the problems I've been having, you know. Really hoping on that. So hopefully, I'm going to reinstall Windows tonight. So. Is there a way to test the RAM sticks? I think you just like take them out, except, well, there's only, I can't remember if there's 4 in this machine, I think. Yeah, because I have 64 gigs. I think you would just take them out except for one and see what happens, right? I don't know. Now Temple is east of town, Mickey. It's by field in between 10 and 11 over here by the gas station. You go up that road there. Temple's way up, way out north of 70.
Fair warning, turn your headlights on. You're not gonna be able to see anything.
This is a bit foggy up there, yeah. This is a bit foggy, but yeah, it's on the east side of the map. Okay. All good. Maybe my computer's not happy that it's been literally in Minecraft every day for over a week.
That's what it is, you know. It didn't start until, you know.
It's not happy with me. He's like, the PC's like, you must play more Farm Sim.
What game do you start playing when they start happening, you know? It's
like Minecraft. It knows.
As they say in NCIS, Rule 39, no such thing as a coincidence, you know?
Rule 39, huh?
Yeah.
I've never,
Big NCIS guy.
I've never watched an episode. You ever watch FBI?
Oh, I think I have.
Tuesday
not
night.
Like, I don't watch it like religiously or anything, but I think I've maybe seen an episode or two, I think.
How old's the RAM? I bought the RAM when I bought the processor and the new case. And when I upgraded last year or whatever that was. I don't remember offhand. I'd have to look back. I can find it if we're really that curious. I guess I could dig through my Amazon history and find it. I guess, because I know it's the last PC that I upgraded. Wait, when I scroll back in my Amazon history, I can tell when I was in my fruit snack era. I mean, I don't know, Sean. I mean, it's all solid state drives. I mean, anything's possible. I'm not ruling anything out. But... Okay, Tony.
Yes, sir.
All right, so last week or whatever, you got my email to be in dark mode.
What?
Remember you got me to change my email to dark mode?
Oh, yeah.
How do I change Amazon to dark mode?
Is there a way?
I don't know. First nice, hell yeah, brother. Well. All right. My audio sounds better than that, Niles, I think, right? Thanks for the best.
Amazon doesn't have a built-in dark mode.
Sad. Thanks for Googling.
No problem. You can use a browser extension.
Oh, there's a browser extension to make. Yeah, browser extensions are scary to me.
It says enable a darkening for Amazon website or app using a browser extension or by adjusting your phone's settings.
Oh, I don't want it on my desktop.
Get a sketchy browser extension.
I'm good, dude.
Okay.
So wait. Okay, there's the stand that I put in that case. There's the new fans. So there's the processor. Where's the RAM? There's the RAM. I bought this August 1st of 2024. John. August 1st, 2024. So it's not even a year old, which that doesn't mean anything because, you know, yeah. But that's when I did my upgrade apparently was August last year. So. All right. Okay. America! I don't have a bleep button anymore. Yeah. That's a movie you need to see, too.
What's that?
Team America.
Is that so?
I think you would laugh at some of it. It's a really weird movie. Just throwing that out there. It's a very strange movie. But yeah, I think I've only ever seen it like once. That was enough for me. Oh man. Look at Tony doing a mowing contract yet. We haven't done contracts on here in a minute. America.
So when I get finished with this, I'll start playing. What do you want to plant?
I don't care.
You tell me.
Whatever you want to plant, man.
We can plant carrots, corn, grapes,
Nope.
oat, parsnips, peas,
We can put some oats in or something. I'm fine with that. Get a cultivator going if you want.
rice, sorghum, soybeans.
Hang on.
Sunflowers.
I'll get a cultivator going in 2. How about that?
Okay. And then we want to plant the rest of the fields.
I don't care. Opposite of family friendly? Yeah, 100%. Yes.
But that's not how this works.
Okay. Speaking of not being family friendly, I watched one of the a while back. Do I admit this actually? Maybe I don't admit this on the internet. Y'all ever see the Borat movie back in the day?
You cannot afford great success.
So like a while back I was bored one night and I watched one of the other Borat movies, not like the OG one. And I don't even know what the storyline was. Like the movie was just weird. But it was, yeah, I mean, there were some funny things to it. I won't lie. The first Borat movie I saw in theaters. And there was people in front of us that got up and walked out during the movie. And like not to use the bathroom. Like they were gone. They were offended. So yeah. Good times. Good times. I mean, I don't blame him. That is, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird franchise, that's for sure. Very, very odd. That's okay. So I really need to start watching, I haven't any time though, although that could be a good, like, play Minecraft and listen. Arrested Development. I still want to watch that. I have talked about it for a while. I have not gone and actually watched it yet. So one of these days, I'll get to it.
So that's, we got field 2.
Yep.
What about our other big fields?
Corn, beans, I don't care.
Alright, corn it is.
I was kind of thinking, like, we're just farming to farm on here.
Mm-hmm.
Really, we're farming to kill time waiting for the temple. So, like, I wasn't going to have animals, but should we? So that we have something else to do? Or, like, I don't know. I just feel like we're kind of just lather, rinse, and repeating out in the fields every week on here, you know? But
I mean, is the map getting old, or?
I don't know. I mean, there's not really, I mean, I do want to start like a silver run thing, but that's going to have to wait till after Minecraft, to be honest. Because that would be like a Thursday night thing only. Go play silver run and like work on building the roller coaster, because I've never actually built a roller coaster. So I don't know. Is the map getting old? It's a good question.
I'm enjoying it. I feel like there's no good modded maps out there.
I haven't really been looking, honestly. Yeah, I don't really look. All right, Kimmy, we think we fixed the static, by the way. Yeah, your car started. Let's go. Think we fixed the static. I restarted my machine. We narrowed it down to moving my mouse and talking at the same time. So apparently the PC cannot chew bubblegum and walk it straight at the same time. But now I can move my mouse and talk, and it doesn't seem to be an issue. So I guess we fit. Dude, call me a computer technician. You know, like I might as well be part of the Geek Squad. You know,
I was just gonna say, hey, it's Geek Squad. Johnny here from Geek Squad. Johnny here from tech support.
Yeah, I'm an IT guy. Your printer's out of paper. I mean, come on. Wait, did I say that out loud? That's what my brother does at work.
He just tells people their printer's out of paper.
I mean, he's the IT guy where he works, and he's the only IT guy. So yeah, sometimes it does literally happen where he has to just be like, "Hey, idiot, you're out of paper."
No, my printer's got paper in it.
I didn't say you.
Oh.
I don't
Well, you
call
said
you
idiot.
I don't
You
call
said
you an
idiot.
idiot.
You said idiot, so I just kind of... I answered.
I think you're a very smart person.
Don't lie like that.
You want to play Farmville? It's behind a paywall. Damn. Interesting. There's probably maps in like, well, the pipeline for the mod hub, but you know, it's the mod hub after all.
Like, I looked at 2 maps. I downloaded 2 maps last night that Trent had in like the Discord channel.
Oh yeah.
And it was, I don't know. One was like Missouri River Bottoms, which was cool, but like the fields were big and stuff.
That's
The
just
other-
all fields, isn't it?
Yeah. Like one of the fields you start with, like 170 acres or something.
See,
It's a little big. And like the other one was like this Iowa map, but it was like, there was like 12 fields or something. Like it wasn't a lot.
I don't care for maps that are just all field. I want a map with some character, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, I'm down for like a good 4X with big fields, but I don't want the entire map to be a field. Which, you know, I often think of like, okay, take a satellite picture, Zach, of like, you know, the farm or your family's farm.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much that's how it is though down there. It's all fields.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. I just think back to like Elm Creek 4X by Stevie. That honestly might go down in history as my favorite map. It really just might. Might go down as my favorite map in Farm Sim history.
Wonder if did he put out a
He did a river edit, but not a full. I don't think Stevie's gonna do any more 4X maps is what I heard, so very sad. But I get it. He's got some health issues, so. But yeah. Ringwood was an okay map. I mean, Ringwood is Westbridge Hills, Jacob. That's all Ringwood's. Ringworm was. It was a Westbridge edit. Oh, Black Rock's good, but I put way more time into Elm Creek. Alma, yeah, Alma's gonna be a good one, but you know, I don't play maps when they first come out either. So, Old Timer 64, Old Timer 4 by Kaz 64. My bad, I'm mixing things. Have you heard of that one, Tony?
How much check out old?
By Kaz. Kaz makes some good stuff. Yeah. Is that actually right?
Gotta have an account now? What?
Yeah, you gotta log in. It's a thing. So another password to forget, you know?
Yeah, I need to try that. I need to figure out my World of Trucks one, so that way when I'm working Friday, I can't join you.
Wow, Tony.
I mean, that's probably how it's going to work. It's probably going to drive like Wednesday or Thursday. We're going to work Friday and Saturday and probably maybe Sunday.
I would say you guys, even Dad last night, because I was talking to him and he's like, man, Tony's got to be way behind at work now.
I really hope we don't work Sundays, but...
Yeah, but if you work, you know, you might work Sundays for a month, but after that you shouldn't have to, right?
I think I worked one Sunday, or like one or two last year, I think. I know one for sure, so...
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's what I signed up for. Kinda.
Is it though? Well, actually, you might be right, because there is a 40% chance of rain tomorrow. And then after that, it's pretty much like dry the rest of the week.
Are they calling for rain Wednesday too, or no?
10%.
Oh.
So no. Why? What you got Wednesday?
I thought they were calling for rain on Wednesday.
Oh, okay. According to the Fox, you have 10%. So that's not bad. One of these days, I desperately have to, I really need to grade the lane at the farm. I have not been able to do that yet, between being super windy, where it would be like horrible to be on the tractor, or the tractor was, you know, in pieces, or rain. So. Carson, what's up? Yeah, it's been terrible. It's terrible. All right, this should be this shouldn't be enough trees to keep that sawmill going for a minute, right? I would assume. I would hope. I do need to bring a tractor over here sometime and do some stump grinding, but in the meantime, I guess I'm gonna go grab a planter and start planting. Tony. Planting with Tony. You know, it's almost like cooking with Kaya, Tony. I'm sure you know what that is.
Wait, do I have an account already?
I don't know, do you?
With Papa Smurf? Because I went to sign up and I put Tryhard Tony and that says that display name is in use by another member.
Maybe it's in use by Tryhard Tony.
See if I remember my log, and I bet you I don't.
Interesting. All right, Lanner's ready to go. Well, what are you planting? Corn?
Planting corn.
I like corn.
Because it's corn.
It's corn. I like
Oh
the
my-
chaos of a corn harvest, you know?
Oh my goodness, I remembered my password. Look at that.
That or you just stole somebody else's account.
If I did, we had this, we think just alike, because it's the password I use for everything. I probably shouldn't say it on the internet.
No, you probably shouldn't. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay. Like, whenever I sign into my computer,
Yeah.
like, if I don't get my password right, like, it gives you a hint, and literally the hint I put was the password I use for everything.
Wait, so you're telling me you use the same password to like log into your computer?
That I do for the Papa Smurf website? Yeah. Yes, I do.
Oh, God. That's crazy, Zach. That's funny. Oh, man. It happens, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I did need a password for something the other day for something with Dad, and I used a password that I used for a lot of stuff.
It's
But
just easy, I remember it.
100% don't do that. Yeah, I kind of have like, so I have like if I call it like a stream password, so it's like yesterday for ATS, right? So if I say, hey, it's the password that we use for that I use for Railroads Online, like Tomcat knows that password so he can join, right? I don't have to like send him a message. So I have like a password I use for that, which it's very simple. And then I have like a password I use for like Puma Plow stuff, meaning like, you know, say YouTube or what's it called? Twitch. And then I have like the one password that's completely different from every other password. Tony, you want to guess what it's for?
The admin password.
PayPal. My PayPal.
Oh, that's probably a good one to keep different, yeah.
Yeah, that's completely 1,000% different than everything else. And honestly, I couldn't tell you the PayPal password. If somebody had a gun to my head, I couldn't tell you it because I don't keep that one in the memory, you know. Like I know how to retrieve the password. I couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. Are we close to beating this map yet? I don't know. No, maybe. I don't know. Have you beat the map yet? Oh, goodness. You have one password you've had since 2004. Bruh. Do I have any plans for I have plans for all the farms, Carson. It's just I'm not trying. Here's the thing with Minecraft this go around. I'm not in a hurry to do anything.
You should be, because it caused your audio glitch.
What, just now?
No, you're you're static.
Oh, because Minecraft caused that. Okay, never mind. I was like,
I'm messing with you. Nothing.
Dude, I was so concerned.
I'm messing with you.
But I'm not in a hurry to do anything on the Minecraft server. I'll get to it when I get to it. I'm not spending every night till 4 o'clock in the morning and they're trying to build and gather materials. I'm not doing that. And if I'm running at too slow of a pace for people, deal with it. Like, it's not my problem. I'm not trying to get burnt out in like 2 weeks. I'm enjoying playing Minecraft at pace that I'm playing. And yeah, I have plans for all the farms, but I'll get to it when I get to it. Did I watch the Minecraft movie? No, that thing looks like a pile of garbage. At least from the preview. I'm just saying. I would probably watch it if I had it on like a streaming thing for free, but I'm not paying money to go see that now.
Makes it look like garbage.
Dude, tell me I'm wrong. Why is this field two different things, Tony?
I don't know.
I'm just noticing that. Why is this?
Strange question.
Something
But
didn't save right or something.
It needs to be plowed or limed, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I limed this the other day.
That's weird.
The pace isn't fast enough. Speed up. I mean, it's either, and I know you're joking, but like we're having this conversation. It's either I stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning so I can gather a bunch of material so I can build whatever farm the next day on a Minecraft stream, or I don't. And yeah, sometimes I would have to go on an adventure that takes 3 hours. Cough, cough, ice yesterday. But it was fun, and it was a great time to do on stream. It was awesome. I enjoyed that so much. You know, and I'm enjoying the slow pace at which I'm playing Minecraft. And I know it's not fast enough for some people, and that's okay. But yeah, like we don't need auto sugarcane right now because we don't need elytras, right? We don't have elytras. We haven't gotten to the end yet. And actually, fun fact, I didn't know this, but when you go to the end, normally you fight the dragon and then you get the portal. You don't actually need to fight the dragon to go get an elytra. Because it just, all those portals do is teleport you like 1,000 blocks. So technically, if you want to build a really long bridge, you can just build out to an end city. I didn't know this till the other day. I was TikTok educated the other day, which I thought was kind of cool. I didn't know that was how that worked, but I'm enjoying the pace that what I'm going with Minecraft. And if it's not fast enough for people that are in the Minecraft server, then I'm sorry, but I'm not. So there's that. So that's my TED Talk. Thanks for attending. I appreciate it. I'll be playing Minecraft again on stream on Monday. Assuming I can get back logged into my Microsoft account again. I should be able to. Because I'm reinstalling Windows tonight, chat. It's finally going to happen. See, Tony, this field's limed here, right?
Yeah.
So why isn't that limed over there?
It's a good question.
And why is that fertilized?
Why is it two different? Oh, you know what happened?
No.
I know how this happened.
I don't.
So when I was doing the grass contract, or I think it was when I was doing the contract, there was a contract still open for Field 12, and I accepted it. I bet that's how it changed.
There was a contract for Field 12?
Yes.
Brother, we've owned Field 12 for like 3 weeks.
That never got accepted.
Really?
Yes. I bet that's what happened.
My phone just went off. What? Lightning has been detected 5 miles from my location, chat. Maybe that's why I am static. Oh, man. That's crazy that a contract was still open, huh?
I think that's what happened, yeah.
Well, that sucks, because I limed this field the other day, and it took forever. Thankfully, Ryan, the tornado stuff has all been, like, south of us. Right now, there's a lot going on again, isn't there? It just doesn't seem to end down there. It's crazy, too. It's like, it just keeps happening in, like, the same areas. Thankfully, no, we're farther north.